Tropical Storm Lala is expected to bring severe weather to the islands, which includes heavy rains, strong winds, and some dangerous conditions.
Kate Piper joins us now live in Manoa with more.
Good morning, Sarah. Good morning, Sam. Yes, we are live at the National Weather Service with the latest update on Tropical Storm Lala. I'm joined by Warning Coordinator Meteorologist John Bravender to tell us a little bit more about what's in store. Good morning and mahalo for being here with us.
Good morning. Yeah, Tropical Storm Lala is going to be could be impactful this weekend, so I'm glad we can talk about it.
Yeah. So, what should people be on the lookout for? What can they expect?
Tropical storms approaching. It's expected to strengthen over the next couple days as it moves towards the state. So even though it's a tropical storm and forecast to be a tropical storm as it passes near the islands, we have a hurricane watch out for Hawaii Island. So residents preparing for very strong winds and very heavy rainfall, very high surf this weekend.
Gotcha. And with the hurricane watch being issued, the track for Lala, could it strengthen? What could we expect maybe alternatively?
Yeah. We're looking, it's a tropical storm right now, just became a tropical storm, just named at 5 a.m. As it moves west-northwest towards the islands, it's expected to strengthen. And the forecast has it remaining as a tropical storm, topping out at 70 miles an hour. 70 miles an hour is incredibly damaging as it is. But with that potential, it could be stronger. It could be a hurricane as it passes by us. So that's why we have the hurricane watch out for now on that possibility.
Gotcha. And I know you just touched on the heavy, intense winds that we might see this weekend. What other impacts from the severe weather could people see across the islands?
Heavy rain is going to be another concern across a large area. Widespread 5 to 10 inches of rainfall, locally higher amounts, much higher in the terrain too. So that rainfall rate that much, very heavy, could cause flash flooding problems, landslides, a lot of impacts from a rain standpoint. And when you combine that with wind and potential wind damage, trees down, that could just make flooding worse as drains get clogged and streams are blocked.
Yeah, and is there anything that people can do now to prepare themselves for the impacts that could be happening?
For your home, make sure you bring in any outside furniture. If you have storm gutters or any drainage areas, make sure those are cleaned. If you have any streams behind your house, if you can clear those, make sure those are open so they'll flow out and drain out different areas. And just from a personal preparedness standpoint, make sure your hurricane preparedness kit is ready. Make sure you know what you'll do and if you need to hunker down this weekend.
Gotcha. Are there any other warnings or watches issued as of right now?
Not right now. We just have the hurricane watch. We're also, over the course of the day, we'll be considering flood watches for heavy rainfall, and we're also looking at potential high surf warnings for east-facing shores because of the very large surf, very large damaging surf associated with Lala.
Okay, gotcha. And then anything else that people need to know at home as they're watching this morning? Anything else they need to know to be informed?
Stay up to date. We'll be here talking more, and the forecast could change still. So that's the big thing too. Tropical systems can, there's a decent amount of uncertainty with tropical forecasting. So stay up to date, pay attention to what's going on to be better prepared.
Gotcha. Well, mahalo for being here with us, John, this morning to share that. And like he said, we're going to have more updates coming to you throughout the morning, so you're going to want to stay tuned. Kate Piper, working for Hawaii, sending it back to you in the studio.
As Brittany mentioned, Tropical Storm Lala is expected to bring severe weather to the islands, which includes heavy rains, strong winds, and some dangerous conditions.
Kate Piper joins us now live in Manoa with more. Good morning, Kate.
Good morning, Sarah. Good morning, Sam. Yes, we are live at the National Weather Service with the latest updates on Tropical Storm Lala. I am joined by Warning Coordinator Meteorologist John Bravender to tell us a little bit more. Good morning, John. Mahalo for being here with us.
Good morning. Thanks for coming down to talk about this tropical storm.
Yeah, absolutely. Okay, overnight, we got the latest update. Now, Tropical Storm Lala. Tell us what people can expect going into the weekend.
Weather deteriorating. That's the message that we're talking about now. It's a tropical storm now. It'd be approaching the state. We're looking at potential for very damaging winds, very heavy rainfall, and very high surf along east-facing shores.
Gotcha. And tell us a little bit about the warnings that are issued right now, watches that are issued as well across the islands.
Right now we have a hurricane watch for Hawaii County that was issued this morning. We're expecting more watches later on as within 48 hours of impact. We issue a watch 48 hours in advance of tropical storm force winds. So Hawaii County is the first one to be impacted. We're also looking at potential for flood watches and high surf warnings as well as this tropical storm approaches.
Gotcha. And can you tell us the track so far for Tropical Storm Lala, where and how it's expected to hit the islands?
So if you've been following along when it was a potential tropical cyclone before it developed, had the track coming directly across all the islands, the new forecast for Lala shifted a bit to the south, but we don't want people to get too complacent because of that trend. It'll be dangerously close to the islands, and on top of that, is forecast to be a tropical storm, a very high-end tropical storm, and there's a potential for it to become a hurricane if it goes stronger, which is what prompted the hurricane watch instead of a tropical storm watch.
Gotcha. And as far as severe weather impacts, what can people see and expect?
The first thing they'll be increasing through the day, Friday into Friday night, high surf along east-facing shores, stay out of the ocean, very dangerous conditions there. And then heavy rain and very strong winds. We're looking at rainfall 5 to 10 inches, widespread across the area, localized higher amounts, maybe up to 20 inches. So very intense rainfall rates possible, leading to flash flooding and landslides. In addition to very strong winds, we're already seeing trade winds pick up now in advance, and as the tropical storm approaches, expect those conditions to increase Friday night into Saturday.
Yeah, gotcha. And as far as preparations that people can do now, anything you recommend?
Get ready for a big weather event. If you have anything outside, bring that in, clear off your balconies, clear off any storm gutters that you might have, prepare for both heavy rain and wind. And with this track south of the state, we don't want people to be too complacent about this. It could still shift northward and could be more impactful, not just for Hawaii Island, but for the rest of the state as well.
Gotcha. And is there anything else that you want to share with everyone as this weather rolls in this weekend?
We really want people to focus on this weekend, but this is August. This is still the peak of our hurricane season. So this is Lala's the first direct impact that we've had this season, but there's still a lot of time left. So take this as your reminder, get ready and get out there now as we make it through this weekend.
Absolutely. Well, mahalo, John, for being here with us this morning to share the latest on Lala. We'll have another update coming to you a little later this morning, so you're going to want to stay tuned. Kate Piper, working for Hawaii, sending it back to you in the studio.
Tropical Storm Lala is expected to bring severe weather to the islands, which includes heavy rains, strong winds, and dangerous conditions.
Kate Piper joins us now from Manoa with more. Good morning, Kate.
Good morning, Sarah. Good morning, Sam. Yes, we are live at the National Weather Service with the latest on Tropical Storm Lala. And here to tell us a little bit more, I've got Warning Coordinator Meteorologist John Bravender here. Good morning and mahalo for being here with us.
Good morning. Glad to talk about tropical storm approaching us this weekend.
Yeah, okay, tell us a little bit about Tropical Storm Lala. Just this morning, she was upgraded, she was named. Tell us about the system.
All right, this is the first Central Pacific development that we've had this hurricane season, given the name Lala. Became a tropical storm this morning, and we also issued a hurricane watch for Hawaii County this morning as conditions could deteriorate within 48 hours.
And you mentioned, this is the first of hurricane season. This year's an El Nino. How is that going to impact Lala in particular and the season overall?
Well, Lala's moving over warmer water. We had Fausto earlier in the year. It was cooler at weekend. Sufficiently warm water for Lala to strengthen as it approaches the state. We're forecasting it to be a tropical storm as it passes by the islands, but it could be stronger. It could reach hurricane, which is why we have the hurricane watch out. As for hurricane season in general, this is a very warm El Nino year. We're expecting above normal activity. The latest monthly outlook came out this morning showing extremely high probabilities of just a very strong El Nino. As for our hurricane season, we tend to be busier than normal, more active, not just within hurricane season itself, but also through the year. So use Lala as a reminder, get ready for this weekend, and also keep in mind that we'll have more of these throughout the year, and it could be a long hurricane season.
Gotcha. And as people get ready for this weekend in particular and just hurricane season, what can they do to prepare and looking ahead?
Very short term, get ready for very strong winds, very heavy rain. As you're home, bring in anything that you might have outside that would blow away. If you have gutters or culverts, clear those out so they can drain very well. And get ready for conditions to deteriorate this weekend. You might have to hunker down for an extended period of time. If you're in a flood zone, look that up ahead of time to see if you might need to evacuate and be prepared for that possibility. And then going longer into hurricane season, refresh your preparedness kit, know what you'll do during a disaster, and be ready for this and future tropical cyclones.
Gotcha. And speaking of conditions deteriorating, preparing for that this weekend, what can people maybe expect to see, or what kind of impacts are going to be hitting across the islands?
First, increasing very dangerous surf Friday into Friday night, building, stay out of the ocean. Then very heavy rain and very strong winds, especially from Friday night into Saturday, first initially across Hawaii County and then spreading up the island chain as well, with tropical storm conditions possible, potential hurricane conditions for the Big Island, and then very heavy rainfall with rainfall amounts 5 to 10 inches across a wide area, in some locations much higher than that.
Gotcha. And is there anything else that people need to know as Lala continues? What kind of course is it going to take? Could those conditions strengthen, upgrade maybe to a hurricane?
Mm-hmm. Keep in touch with the forecast. Pay attention for future updates, because this could change. Right now, the track is just south of the islands. That could shift again. And then the intensity is going to be also a question. We're keeping it a tropical storm, but it could strengthen further if it really gets going. It could be a hurricane, which is why we have that hurricane watch out.
Gotcha. Well, mahalo for being here with us, John, this morning and sharing the latest on Lala. Stay tuned on air and online with KH1 for your latest weather coverage. Kate Piper, working for Hawaii, sending it back to you in the studio.